Hello. You'll have to forgive me for my appearance. I think I look cute in a bonnet, but I could probably have tried to do something. But here's the thing. I I'm not I'm feeling okay. I do not have the mental capacity to sit and edit a full vlog, but I still want to post something for lots of different reasons. Consistency and documentation. My cornerstone for posting online is primarily to document. I realized when I started posting vlogs, what year are we in? 2026. So like 5 years ago, I realized what a therapeutic process editing was for me because I didn't grow up with the skill, the trait. I wasn't taught how to emotionally regulate or process any single event in my life. So I realized when I was editing that it was a form of processing for me, and it's been a really beautiful process. Anyway, so that's why I like to vlog. That's why I like to post and do all of that stuff. And it's really cool to get to watch certain events back whenever I want to, whether on YouTube or TikTok. It's really fun. So documentation is honestly the purpose as to why I post. And I just haven't really vlogged anything, and I don't got it in me to sit and edit. So I'm probably not going to edit this. I'm just going to post it up. I just have things on my chest that I want to say and share and just have here so that by God's grace, when I no longer feel like this anymore, I can say okay, we were there once and we are no longer there. And I can, it's nice to remember because sometimes I just crash out and then life moves on, and then I find myself crashing out about the same thing, and then it feels like, oh my God, I'm never gonna leave this time. But it's you just don't remember that 6 months ago you were low-key kind of going through a similar thing and you still made it out. You know what I mean? I don't know, okay, girl. But I'm gonna post this anyway, so that I don't lose the routine of posting. I say that knowing that I've been logged out of all my social media for the past week, and I love it. I love it. I do this at least once a month. Look, me and my cycle, we obviously we're like this because she is I am her. But I know when it's time for me to log off so that my body can just do what she got to do. My mind can do what she got to do, and then I can log back on when we are not as delicate, not as tender as she is. Okay. So I've been off the medias and I'm cool. It's is what it is. I've also been quite antisocial. I'm very anxious. And just so the best way I can describe it is I feel like an egg. I made egg this morning. I made some boiled egg this morning, and I was cracking it, and I was that's what I feel like. I feel like I am the egg. And God, I hope that you find this humorous funny and not another kind of funny. But I feel like I'm the egg and God is just cracking me, just forcefully cracking me. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to edit this. So you're really going to see, you're going to have quite a journey with me on this one because I be talking. I say a lot of filler words. I'm so sorry. Where do I begin? I'm going to tell you 3 updates, 3 things that I just want to share with you. First of all, I started caring about my jewelry. I did. And I just decided to stay on silver. Can you see? I'm a silver queen. It's my new necklace that I got. And then I have 2 sets. I have white gold actually, and then silver. I just wanted to update that. I don't know if I've said it anywhere else, but I was really trying to figure out, am I going to be silver? Am I going to be gold? Am I going to be two-tone? In an ideal world, I will be two-tone, but I want to be two-tone with sterling silver and solid gold. I'm not sure if y'all seen the price of solid gold recently or even sterling silver recently, Bro, those prices went up back in like October to a ridiculous price. Like right now, gold is crazy. Silver also went crazy. It's a lot. But I finally made a decision, and not all of these are new, just these two, the bracelet, the ring, this, and then I got another ring. Just there was a sale that was going on, and I was like, I've been saving money for it, so it was finally time to shop. On the topic of shopping, I put myself on a like shopping ban. Honestly, like late last year, and then I kind of let myself. I didn't really shop like in January. Like I just like obviously shopped my birthday, but like not like clothing shopping or anything that's like actually fun. So I'm kind of coming out of that shopping ban now. Nothing too crazy though, just the things that I saved up for. So super excited to like actually purchase my jewelry because I've been saving up for that for a bit. Today I went for a skin consultation. I'm looking at my phone because I wrote things out because I have been antisocial, but my brain has been on overdrive. Do you know what I mean? And normally what happens is I call a friend. I take a look, I'm like, who do I think is gonna enjoy what I gotta say? And boom, and I'll FaceTime. That's one thing about me. I will FaceTime. I don't feel like doing that. I really don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to a single soul, but I have so much to say, which is why I'm doing this podcast style because I don't want to vlog. I love vlogging, but I don't want to vlog right now. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Can we talk, girl? Girl, can we talk? Anyway, I went for a skin consultation today because my skin is playing in my face. I just don't get why she's doing me like this, honestly. Basically, I have texture all of my forehead, and then I have these stubborn like pimples and texture on these two like cheeks right there. Right now it's kind of not too bad, but it's all the hyperpigmentation from the pimples that were active over the past like 3 weeks are left here. And then the texture still on my forehead. So, oh, bro, it was the worst in maybe not the worst, but when I finally opened my eyes and like looked in the mirror and started caring about how I looked, this was back in 2020. I had texture all over my face, and since then I've done lots of different like forms of medication. I've taken oral medication for like skin problems, and that messed up my stomach so bad. I've done like different kind of medical grade stuff, and girl, 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 the amount of money I've spent on her only for me to do Accutane last year, and I will never, ever, ever touch that medication ever again in my life. Holy smokes. What? No, no, no. That was the worst time, I think. It was not cool. Never again. And so now I'm like, okay, I'm just going to try like facials, estheticians, see what they can do. So spoke with this girl today. I went to her like studio place, and basically I'm booked to get a physical peel. I think it's next week I booked it because there's a lot, like I think it's like 3 days of downtime. Like my skin will actually be peeling, and like I got to go to work and like look presentable, girl. So I've timed it in a way that hopefully it's okay. If not, I'm gonna just put some like big frames, big frames on and go about my day. Can't lie to you. Thank goodness I have big hair right now. Can help kind of hide it a bit. Today I watched Soul, the movie. I think this is my favorite animated movie ever. Not that I sit and watch all the animated movies because I don't. Okay. Before it was Inside Out. Oh, I love Inside Out. I love Inside Out so, so much. so much. I just love how they depicted everything to do with like the brain and the neurons. And I was a psych major in uni, so that was like just so up my alley. But I watched Soul for the first time in 2024 and sobbed like a baby. And today was no different. And it hit me hard today because of how I was feeling and how I've been feeling the past couple of weeks. I really love how they depicted like afterlife, the before, and just the fact that all of that stuff is abstract. Because like I don't know what a solid example is, but when you're like in like Bible school, or maybe this is just me, like when I was younger, I don't even know if I was like watching stuff, but like if they spoke about God or angels or whatever, or any kind of like this like deity or being, it always showed up as a human. And obviously because like, I guess maybe to make it easier for kids to watch. But everything was always like in this like human form. And I really loved that Soul doesn't do that. And it plays with abstract concepts. Like I loved it. I loved it. And it talked about purpose, and I have no idea what my purpose is. So obviously I was like, oh my God, like this is for me. Like it's for me. So I really do love that movie. And it's funny because I didn't watch it. I think it came out like back in 2021. I didn't watch it when it came out because everybody on the effing dog on my Instagram feed was like, it's so. And I just don't like to, when everybody starts talking like that, I feel like I go into the thing, the movie, the TV show, having all of their thoughts in my mind. And yeah, so I didn't watch it for about 4 years. That's how stubborn I am. And then when I watched it, I was like, okay, wait, like they were kind of onto something. It wasn't all smoke and mirrors. Okay, other things that have been on my mind. I don't think I have anything heirloom that I could like pass on to like kids if I end up like getting married and having kids. Like, and I said this because I was talking to somebody the other day and she was telling me that this was a stranger, by the way, just having a conversation with a stranger. This stranger, she had mentioned that her husband was about to buy her this like gold ring. And she was super excited because she gets to wear it up until her daughter is 21. She just gave birth to her daughter like, I think like last month or something, or 2 months ago. But she was stoked because she was like, I get to wear this ring for 21 years before my daughter gets to wear it. And I thought that was such a cool concept. Obviously, that's what heirloom is. That's literally what an heirloom is. But then I was thinking, I was like, damn, like what do I have to pass down? Nothing. Literally, I was like, I don't have a gold collection. I'm not there yet. I don't even know how much time you're going to have to give me for that one. I'm not there yet. I don't have a bag collection. I was talking to these other strangers. You can see that I do like to talk. I have my fair share of, please don't talk to me. Please, like, I don't even have to tell you. I think by my face, you can tell that, like, girl, she don't want to talk. But then I also have my fair share of, like, I will yap to strangers, bro. I will yap to strangers. I love it. I love learning about people's different life paths. These two best friends, talking to them, and I don't even know how we got to talking, but they had mentioned that we were talking about bags. Yes, because I brought up another interaction I had with this older woman who had this Balenciaga bag. Ooh, girl. She had the prettiest, like, crocodile green Balenciaga, like, I think it's the everyday bag or something. I can't remember for the life of me, but I loved it so much. And then I was talking to these other women about it, and they were like, oh my gosh, yeah, like, we bought this when we were in our 20s and this, and it was only about like $600. These are like Balenciaga, this is like Prada, all of these like designer whatever. And they were like, yeah, like we purchased it $500 back then, like it was a lot for us, but like now they're going on sale for like 17K, 7K. I'm like, huh? And it actually makes sense because I remember when the Prada nylon bag that like crossover was really popular in 2020. And I think maybe more so with like the UK babes. I don't know if the Canadian babes are really on it, but with the UK babes, it was really popular. So much so that I really, really wanted it. And at the time it was $1,600. $1,600 is a lot of money. 1,600. And this is 2020. I'm straight out of uni. I was like, I don't got that money. I don't got that. But I was like, was about to start working. So I was like, I'm going to save up for it. I never really got around to it. But then a couple months later, I think 4 months later, I went and checked. Why was the bag $2,200? Huh? What? I don't even want to check what it is now. Maybe it's gone down. Like, it's nylon. Why are we spending over $1,000? Anyway, I don't have a bag collection, like a designer bag collection. I do like the purses that I have, though. I don't know if they're going to last like heirloom, though. But I would love to start a bag collection. Yeah, and I would rather spend money on bags than jewelry. I don't know if that's a silly thing to say, because like clearly gold has value, but clearly so do these bags. Like I'm not gonna hold you. I'm really not gonna hold you. Yeah, outside of that, I don't have anything to like pass down to kids, apart from my like amazingly complex personality, which I don't know if they want, being honest. But I think that's really interesting. And also, like, I don't think I have received anything. I haven't been passed down anything. And I'm thinking, like, what would I even receive? Maybe I should, like, see if my grandma has, like, a necklace or something that she wants to, like, oh my God. I actually now remember my grandma did give me, what did she give me? Oh, Temi Lulua, this isn't good. She gave me, was it a necklace or something? I think it was a ring or like earrings or something. And I used to guard it with my life. And then I wore it somewhere to an event and I lost it. I think I was so upset about it that I've actually blocked it out because I cannot remember where I lost it or anything like that. Shoot. And I remember saying that like the next time I saw grandma, I actually need to like put that action into plan. I need to see what grandma has for me. Maybe she has Irum Baba. She wants to pass down to me. Yeah. Or maybe like her outfit from her wedding or something. I don't know. Like, that's a great, let me make a note of that. Let me text grandma. Love that. Okay. My other question, this is for the couples now. Primarily for the couples, and then we'll get to the non-couples. But for the couples, how do you live in a 1-bedroom apartment together? Like 1 bed, 1 bath. How do you do that? Genuinely speaking. Because like, I have a 1-bedroom, 1 bath. And I have to mentally prepare myself if anybody's going to be in this space. And I'm not joking. Genuinely have to mentally prepare myself. If I have a friend coming over, you know, the night before, I'm like, okay, so they'll get here around this time. Do you know what I mean? Like, having people in my space, oh my gosh. And then now, let's say it's a man. Okay, I'm heterosexual. So it's going to be a man that's in the house with me. Does he snore? Because if he snores, I don't know how this is going to work. Because what do you mean? Why are you making so much noise? Shouldn't you be peacefully sleeping? And this is even, sometimes when I catch myself snoring, like I wake up and I'm like, I'm like, wait, we have to disconnect and reconnect. Because like, what's actually going on? My other thing is that like, okay, now you have a man that's living with you. And it genuinely floors me living with how would I live in a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment? Sharing a bathroom sounds like absolute hell to me. And then there's space. And this is me. I'm a physical touch kind of babe. In a romantic setting, and not like ooh, trying to get it on, just like this is my, like, this is my man, whatever. It's not like, oh, I don't like to touch or whatever. Like, I practically want to live in your skin. Don't get that twisted. But like the idea of our living quarters just being so small. Oh my gosh. My biggest question is that, okay, now I'm PMSing. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? Because I don't know if you can see that side. How do the girls do it? Seriously. How do the girls do it? How are you doing that? Because I feel like PMS Temmie and the real Temmie are just two different babes. I love them both. I fear one a lot more than I fear the other, and that's me. So I can't even imagine what another person must think. And I don't know if anybody has really truly ever seen that. So like it being my partner, I'm like, obviously like you love them. They've seen the highs and the lows and da. But like, this is different. And again, we're in a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. Now we got 3 people living in it. We got PMS Temmie, we got regular Temmie, and then we got you. What's going on? This is actually a genuine question. Like I always, like my brothers lived with me in the summer. There were 2 of them. So that was a lot. But I was like, how do you, I think I even asked some of my married friends once, and they don't like, they have like houses, like 3-bedroom, like 2.5 bath house with like a basement garage. Like they got space, but I still am like, how do you do this? How do you live together? It's so interesting to me. And you would think that when I ask that I'm an only child. I'm not. I have 2 younger brothers. And when we were younger, me and Timmy were kind of treated like twins. So like we shared a bathroom. I'm not sure if we ever shared a room. I don't think we ever shared a room. But like we had to share bathrooms, obviously, at some point. Actually, we did. I think we did share a room, like when we were younger. So like like, girl, you haven't been solo. Like I'm so dramatic, but I generally don't know how people do that. And like, I want to understand, because at some point that might be the case for me. that I do have to live with, like, obviously I want to live with my husband, right? That's going to be a very big thing for me. I genuinely think. And more so because PMS Temmie, she be taking up a lot of space. I'm not even going to hold you. Another thing that's been on my mind recently is I've been scared that I've lost the art of discipline. So I no longer buy pop. Now, this isn't a new thing for me. It's kind of like, this is how I like to remind myself that I can do difficult things, which is ridiculous given the fact that life is already inherently hard. So I really don't have to make it harder for myself. But yeah, I just don't like the idea of like just letting everything and anything be. Like we have to have boundaries. We have to have like restrictions. Do you know what I mean? So I don't buy pop because I love Coca-Cola. I was on a Coca-Cola thing, and then I got very, very deep into this whole Pepsi like world and situation. I don't drink Pepsi anymore because I feel like it gives me like a sore throat now. Anybody else? No? Okay. But I don't drink Pepsi. In January, I did buy pop. It was my birthday, so I had like some people over. So I bought pop. I bought like ginger beer like 2 weeks ago because I wanted something sweet. But I'm back now on this. I'm not buying pop. And it's been really difficult. It's been really difficult because I love sweet stuff. And I'm trying to tell myself that the coffees that I'm making, because my friends got me an espresso machine for my birthday. And I've been whipping up my drinks in the morning, in the afternoon, sometimes in the evening. And I put syrup, I put sauces, everything. Like, I have more than enough sugar in my coffee. I should not be drinking pop. But like today today I got a Coca-Cola. Today I bought a Coke because calories don't count when you're on your period, okay? They don't count when you're on your period. My body is literally prepping or is angry at me for not, producing a baby. So I'll let her slide for that. But regularly, no pop. No pop. And I'm really trying to stick to that. I've been doing pretty good apart from today. But again, calories don't count on your period. So we all good. Let's see. I'm really going to have to continue to see. This one's kind of serious. It says, basically, I'm gonna have to get used to the fact. I'm gonna have to get used to the feeling of feeling incredibly uncomfortable while I build the life that I want. How backwards is that? That sounds really serious, and I don't think I want to really chat too seriously right now. I've also been talking for about 26 minutes now. So let's bring this podcast episode to an end. This was good for me. Don't know how valuable it was for you. I'm probably just going to post it and then go back to living under a rock for a little bit. I will have to come up soon. Mostly because I love posting. But sometimes I'm going on a tangent. Anyway, drink your water. Continue to be disciplined. If you find a way for us to figure out how I will have heirloom items to give to my unborn children, you'll let me know. And if you have answers, personal stories of how you as a woman live with your male partner, or if on the off chance there's a male watching this, how you live with your partner who's a woman, I'd just love to know, because it genuinely shocks me every single day. As old as I am, every single day I'm like, how are people doing it? How? Oh my gosh. Bye.